Supernatural.
Is anyone here? Can you please give us a sign?
Supernatural. Confessions.
Tonight's episode. But speaking of COVID, yes, just like Eugene mentioned earlier, this is now the latest deterrent in, keeping people at home instead of breaking curfew and breaking their quarantine as well. Over in Central Java, there was reports of people dressing up like pocongs. Yeah, dressing up as pocongs just to scare kids from staying out too late at night. So then you have to ask yourself which is more deadly, which is scarier, the pocong or the coronavirus. Over the last couple of days, we also saw another example, except this one coming from across the causeway, where I believe in Terengganu, a man was standing on top of his roof dressed like a hantu, a ghost. I'm not sure what kind of hantu, the hantu of coronavirus of years gone by. Over in India, a man is actually walking around. He's a police officer wearing a helmet. It looks like a monster helmet. It looks like a giant virus. Based on the news reports that have been coming out, it's actually worked.
Carlos Cole actually posed a question as well. I think as a Peranakan boy team, you might have heard of this one. Washing your feet when you reach home.
Okay.
Did your grandma insist that you have to wash your feet when you reach home?
Yes, but she didn't use a ghost. She used a cane. That was enough of a deterrent. She's like, Mom, pause lah! Yeah.
Okay, so the theory I've heard from my very pantang grandmother, you wash your feet when you get home because ghosts, when they follow you and they're attached to you, is always at your ankles and your feet. So you wash when you come home. Now,
Why would they follow you? As in what? They're tiny, as in...
No, this could be like, when you walk around somewhere, just attach random spirit attaching themselves to you. They usually attach at your feet. So there's also the Chinese belief that when you're possessed, you're walking tiptoe. Your feet is not flat on the ground. So so that's why you wash your feet, because if anything dirty, you would wash the spirits away. Now that is the hantu version. I've also spoken to someone and he said there is a more rational reason for it. He says that back in the old days when you are living in kampong houses, you are sitting down on the floor to eat. So if you walk home with dirty feet, you are going to contaminate the food you eat. So you're supposed to wash your feet, then come back, sit down and enjoy the meal together.
Right. Okay. Well, that completely makes sense. And so to scare people into following those rules, they, maybe put a supernatural spin to it.
Why not? I mean, as a parent, you would nag your child and say, hey, wash your feet. No, you give us food poisoning. He's not going to care. But the minute you say, oh, you haven't washed your feet yet. I think tonight one ghost is going to hunt you. You see, the fellow wash his feet and shower before cutting it. So then again, that reinforces the whole idea that in Asian culture, if you use ghost, it's the best way to keep people in check.
Have you heard about the ghost that tends to hang around supermarkets, right? And basically attaches itself to people who buy too many things. Ghosts are always looking for a home. And if you buy too many things, they think that, oh, wow, you have enough supplies, right? And so they feel like you are welcoming them to be a part of your family. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you should not panic buy during the whole COVID pandemic.
Or a hantu will follow you home.
I swear, okay? Years down the road, right? If people are talking about this, right, it'll be because of us, all right? And you heard it right here in Supernatural Confessions.
What did you find? You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.